All right, y'all, what's going on? It's Combo Breaker 99 back with another quick video. All right, y'all, back with some quick fight news. I know most everybody heard by now, and some people asked me my thoughts on this fight, so I said, all right, we got to talk about this one because this one it's not a major title eliminator or anything like that, but like I said, man, when it comes to 125, you got great fights on all levels, and this unranked fight right here is gonna be crazy. I mean, we got Battle of the Dirty Girls going down January 20th. We got Jasmine Jasudavicius or Jasudavicius. I like to call it Jazzy Vicious versus the zombie girl Priscila Cachoeira. Man, that's a matchup right there. That's all I got to say first off is that's a matchup. We got two wild, rugged, dog type girls that like to go in here and just thug it out, slug it out, brawl it out. I mean, Jasmine in her last few fights in the UFC, I mean, ever since she came into the UFC, she's been bringing this type of thunder to the game as far as just this grittiness. She's a big, strong flyweight. Sometimes she looks like a bantamweight to me, but I mean, she's been making weight, so I can't argue that. She's coming in to fight. Priscila Cachoeira, when you get a fight with her, you're going to get a knockout more than likely. Well, not all the times. I mean, some of the girls that she's gone against, they've been able to withstand her power, even out-slick her and just take her down and submit her, right? But when it comes down to the action, when you put these two type of fighters together, you're going to get a crazy fight. All right, you're going to get a crazy fight because when Jasmine gets hit and when she goes at it, she wants to fight. She's not going to back up. She's the type of fighter that sometimes throws skill out the door and wants to just go in there and, like I said, dog it out. And that's what Cachoeira is going to be looking for. Priscila Cachoeira, she's been in the game for a minute now, but she still hasn't been really making like crazy improvements, even as a puncher. Like she still has that dog bone in her body. When she gets hit, she just wants to go wild with it. And even when she doesn't get hit, that's her approach. Cachoeira, she wants to go after and just go for the knockout. She's really power dependent. So that's something that Jazzy Vicious is going to have to look out for. But real quick, looking at their resumes, looking at Cachoeira's resume, I mean, you can look at it right here. I mean, since her debut against Valentina Shevchenko, which was like almost 5 years ago now, I mean, you can look at the resume of the type of fighters that she is. Yeah, she's 4-5. She's 4-5 in the UFC. So this is kind of like it could be a chopping block fight, maybe not, because she's still bringing some type of level of action to the game. So I don't think they would just throw her out if she loses this fight, but you never know. But when you look at the people that she's beat versus the people that she's lost to, this is what I'm talking about. She is clearly a one-dimensional fighter, and I think Cachoeira, she pretty much stands on that this is what she does. The girls she beat, Shanna Dobson, Jin Kim, Lipsky, those are the type of girls she's going in there to, knock out. And even then when you look at it, she's not really like this. She kind of looks scary as far as like what she's bringing to the table, but she can be nullified. I mean, look, Luana Carolina beat her. She was able to school her. Molly McCann was able to school her, right? She's a good boxer. And of course, Valentina was, and Miranda Maverick was. Girls with skills, they can beat her, So I know we look at Zombie Girl like this girl that keeps on coming, but aside from that, I mean, even when I'm looking at it right now in the resume, the power is not that scary, is it? It really isn't. I mean, unless you coming straight in with your chin wide open, which Jazzy might, then this makes it more for like a blockbuster type of knockout. But other than that, she hasn't really knocked out a lot of people. She hasn't. Even Jillian Robertson beat her, you know what I mean? So she's not going in there knocking out like everybody unless your chin is on the line. And that's what we're talking about with Jazzy Vicious. Like, Jazzy is very durable, but this is a fight where she's going to have to go in there and she's going to have to smother and be physical. Like I always say, big, strong fighters taking on power punches, you go into the fire, you bump them, you physically handle them. You don't give them any leverage. You don't give them any full extension on punches. And Jasmine, I think that Jasmine has enough levels to avoid getting knocked out in this fight. I mean, she could go in and just drop a couple levels. She could fight off her jab if she wanted to. I think Jazzy's jab is kind of slow, but her timing is on point as of lately. She's been a little bit sharper with that long jab. Even when she fought Miranda Maverick, I think her striking was more effective. And look at that, their common opponent, Miranda Maverick, she easily dispatched with Priscila Cachoeira, but when she fought Jazzy Vicious, she had a bit of a difficult time with her because I think Jazzy knows how to use more to her advantage. She knows how to use her size. She knows how to use her wrestling. She knows how to use a lot of that stuff. So I think that that's one of the levels you can look at. Like Jazzy, you can call her a well-rounded fighter like that. You know, she does have a little bit more going for her. So if she does take on Cachoeira, like in a striking match, it'd be wise to fight off the jab. You know, fight off the jab in time and then get the fight to the ground and maul her. But early look, man, I think Jazzy has a good chance to finish Zombie Girl in this fight. If Jazzy doesn't go in there just trying to trade the whole fight, I think it could still go her way. But really, can I say it's a 50-50 fight? I'll say 60-40 for Jasmine. I know some people would think I'm crazy, but again, resume check. Who all is Priscila Cachoeira been knocking out like that? You know, she didn't even knock Valentina down or Molly McCann down. Like, her power is not that insane. You know, if you have enough skill to handle it, it's not that much trouble, you know. But yeah, that's all I got on this one, guys. Let me know what y'all think. We talk more about it later. Combo Breaker 99. I'm out. Subscribe. Peace. And oh yeah, before I go, I will say this. We will be seeing some tops ripped, eyes poked, and some hair pulled in this fight. Now, I'm hoping we don't see any tops ripped. I don't want to see that. But we will be seeing some eye pokes if it gets really dirty in here, and we will be seeing some hair getting pulled. So yeah, be prepared for that.